Welcome everyone to the Urban Northwest channel. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I'd like to thank you very much for sticking with me and waiting for another video to come out. Been really super duper busy, as you guys already know. Life of a YouTuber sometimes is kind of hit and miss. But again, it's more of a hobby, obsession hobby kind of like. And I'm back at it again. So real quick. I've still been making purchases. I've still been making, thought process of making other videos. So I have tons of ideas again coming here soon. So you guys probably get flooded with some videos here shortly. But moving forward, the topic today is about crampons. Crampons are kind of like the thing in the winter. So as you may already see here, I got some snow Trax here. Well, several snow Trax. These things are cheap, guys. Nano spikes or snow Trax. Costco sell these for like $9.99. Just throwing it out there. No one's paying me to say that, so you guys know. Comparable, maybe not necessarily comparable, but similar to its needs of traction in the trail when it's icy out is the micro spikes. So this is from Cthulhu. I know a bunch of you guys probably love these micro spikes, and I'm telling you right now, I love it. The cost is slightly high though, so you guys know. This one here is $76 out the door. Got mine at REI. I needed it at the heat of the moment because it was more like a let's go hiking in a day or two in the winter. So I'm like, okay, great, let's do it. So picked it up. It works. So real quick specs on it. These are like $10 each. The people sometimes I go with, they're not necessarily like kind of like us. If you're watching that one, you know, kind of like abundance of gear. So to say. So I tend to sometimes pick up more gear than I normally would. So I got these snow Trax. These are pretty neat. It's by Trax. Heard they're a reasonable company. This is made responsibly in China, by the way. Okay, so you know, it says it right here in the back. If you guys are wondering. But overall they're pretty good. I think these are like some type of hardened steel as well. I can't remember if I took a footage. I'll roll it in if I did. I took it before, and it looks the same, to be honest with you. It doesn't look like it got really bad of a beating. But what I've discovered is other brands, or maybe just the user, it tends to fall off the shoe. It didn't happen to my group, so you know, because we installed it, I guess, properly. You have to be aware that the crampon or snow Trax is still on your shoe when you're walking, and you would know in no time, to be honest with you, when you're when you leave one of these behind about a mile back. But yeah, that's how it looks like. This one here is a new one, as you see. And I roll in some better footage here. This is how it looks like after it's been used. There you go. See? I think they have maybe about 5 uses, and then it's out the door. It's one of those disposable things. The one I think is gonna go out first is these rubber parts right here. This part right here is where the point of rub on the corner of the shoe. So something to better quality. Let's talk about something a little bit more better quality, I'm trying to say. So these are the micro spikes. These are hardened steel. Your high carbon hardened steel, most likely. No, they're stainless steel from my understanding. So I don't know what type of metal or forging process they have, but it's durable. It didn't really take a beating. It's stretchy. They have a really good rubberized mixture. It doesn't feel like if it's a rubber band it's gonna snap. It feels more like a slingshot. You know those slingshot rubber bands? You can just flick it. Hey, in a survival situation, you could turn this probably to a slingshot if you really need to catch some squirrel or something. I don't eat squirrel, but yeah, I don't know. I know you guys like that type of talk sometimes. It comes with a little sack here to keep your spikes, you know, in safekeeping in one little area. It's not spiky enough that it'll penetrate your backpack if you don't have it. Maintenance is very low maintenance. Just make sure you kind of just wash it off. That's what I did with mine. Washed it off. Hit it with dried it with a towel. Just let the air do the rest. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? $10. If I was gonna go with this $10 compared to this, just to get by, if I was just gonna go hiking only one time, just only once in the winter time, then I would buy these. But knowing myself, I go hiking several times in the winter, and I think the micro spikes, it's more for the regular hikers. Don't get me wrong, I mean, you could, if you're a regular hiker, you can use these too, but I think you'll see yourself buying this again, and when you do buy it, it'll be the same quality, not as spiky. This one here, I feel like if it was gonna break, I don't think the steel is gonna break, the chains. I think the rubber will break. I seen I was reading some forums or there's some comments that the rubbers break first, of course, because there's rubber. But I don't know. I don't see myself having that issue. I was hiking, and I mean, what do I do in the trail? I just hike. I don't like do like karate kicks or anything crazy that will have this to snap, unless it's like in the deep woods hiking. But in deep woods hiking, you don't necessarily have a beaded trail, and that's another thing. These right here are more designed for a beaded trail type of thing. You got to define when somebody says let's go hiking in the winter in the snow. I seen some guys out there, I don't know if they probably got some mixed messages, but they got some snowshoes on, and we're talking about MSR snowshoes and the works. So they were packing up like they're gonna go on an outdoor wilderness adventure hike, like in deep snow or something. But yeah, what do you guys think? I think, in my opinion, of course it's in my opinion, I think these are probably the best choice. If you do only decide to buy this and use it one time, keep it. You might be able to use it again, or the value or hold, you can probably go ahead and sell it somehow. But yeah, stay tuned, everyone, for my upcoming videos. Be on the lookout for some upcoming videos on some machetes. I got maybe like several machetes over the past for the past month and a half, and some other gear that I acquired. So it's gonna be kind of cool. I don't know if I want to wait to film the other stuff during the summertime, but I think I will pump out a bunch of other videos. But other than that, thank you very much for tuning in. Please like, share, and of course subscribe. Be on the lookout for my upcoming videos, as I already mentioned. Also, or just click on some of the, if you're on your phone or mobile device, click on some of the videos that are popping up right now. Alright, thank you very much everyone. The Urban Northwest out.